we got the cool gray 11s. I got them while I had COVID, locked up in a hotel, and I had them delivered to my door in the hotel. What's good, chat? It's Saucy. Today we are gonna do a shoe collection video. Most of my shoes I have here are just like lifestyle. We're not gonna do none of like my basketball shoes because that's like a whole nother video, right? So these are a majority of my shoes. Some of them are not here, some of them are still in Philly getting shipped. So, and then we got more in my closet up top, but you know, we just gonna do what's over here right now. All right, so let's get into it. So on top, I decided to put all of my like easy slip-on shoes that I could just throw on, go to the store, whatever. So easy access. So first we got some Nike Mules, all black right here. It's a little Nike sign. These are cool, like an alternative to if you don't want to wear like Nike slides or something. And then I got another pair in this cream color. We got Uggs. I got these for Christmas. It's a collab with Koolaburra. I don't know the collab, but basically the collab brand that is. But I never wore these yet. But you know, nice cream. We got Yeezys, Yeezy foam runners. We got like the sandstone color. We got the onyx, and then I forgot the colorway of this one, but you know, kind of like a granite. Now we'll get into some of the actual sneakers. So hold on. I forgot to tell y'all. We gonna put a little spin on this video because my brother behind the camera. Go ahead and show them who we got behind the camera. We got my younger brother, and today he's gonna be like kind of rating my shoes. He's not really into shoes that much, you know, like he only wears like Crocs and Vans and stuff like that. But you know, he's gonna rate my shoes. He's probably gonna give them low scores, but that's okay. All right, so we're just gonna see how he likes the shoes or not.
Only the ugly ones.
Okay, so first up we got my Aqua 8s. You know, classic shoe. What do you rate this one?
I give that a solid 7.5.
7.5. Okay. All right, next up we got the Fire Reds 5s. No, not Fire Reds. These are the Raging Bull 5s. So just an all red. Little backstory, my girlfriend's dog decided, well, you know, he was young, he was teething, and he bit my shoe all the way up. And y'all know how the 5s have the little, what's this called? Like the lace lock? Yeah, this one don't have it because he chewed it up. So that's just what that is. What do you rate these?
I like those a little bit better than the last ones. So 8.
All right, we got an 8 on those. By the way, if y'all can look at the top row of the collection, they all are turned sideways because if I put them in like forward, like some of the middle rows, they won't fit. So I have to fit like, you know, my 1s, my 5s, my 6s, stuff like that. I have to do sideways, so I put them in that way. Next up, we got the Oreo 5s. A basic black and white shoe, you know what I'm saying? What do you rate this?
See, I like neutral colors a lot more than just like colorful shoes, so that's gonna be a 9.
9. Okay, 9 for the basic Oreos. I'll take it. Okay, guys, so we're gonna swap up chairs because this one's a little harder to move in. A little swap out. Okay. All right, next up we got my Oregon 5s. Little green Johns. Oregon vibes. What you got on these?
I don't like that color.
He doesn't like the green.
Green in general sucks, so I'm gonna have to give you that a 4.
4, okay. 4.
Because the shoe is not ugly, it's the color.
Okay, I wanted to expand the color range that's in my, these are like my only green shoes, really. I think, yeah, like what if I wanted to wear something and I need, you know, a different color. But I actually like these. These are one of my top ones, honestly. I like the Oregons. All right, next up, we got the Carmine 6s. All right, I don't know, he probably gonna rate these low, but you know, it's a lot going on. I think The ones I'm talking about, they came out in 2014. I was in middle school, and I wanted these so bad. They came out in 2021. I was like, oh, I gotta get them, just because that younger kid in me wanted them in 2014. So I had copped the 2021 versions. But yeah, what do you give these?
The design make them look weird. It looks like it's supposed to be a boot. So I'm not gonna give it a 4. It's gonna be a 5.
Okay, Carmine 6s, get a 5. Moving on. You got a couple laces, different color laces that go with these. I forgot what these called. They're ones, but I forgot the exact name. Y'all comment below if y'all know the name. I forgot if there is one. Basic ones that's black and white, some high tops. Just versatile. It pretty much goes with any fit for me. Like just throwing some jeans with this. What do you give these?
Ones, I like ones, so that's gonna be already like a 7.
You get a 7 on these ones. We're gonna get into this next row. I got 2 spaces open because, like I said, all my shoes are not here, and so there's 2 shoes in my collection that I knew that I wanted to put in there, so I left them open. We got some foams. Again, I don't know the specific name of these, but they're purple. Yeah.
And they're ugly. So
I do.
Those are getting a 3. That's a 3.
Alright, so these is a 3. Honestly, I liked foams. Like growing up a little bit, like I kinda like foams. Like the Superman ones, I wasn't really a fan of the Weatherman, but like the elephant print, the Fruity Pebbles, like always thought those were like solid shoes, but I just saw these I think I was in a mall in Foot Locker, and they had these on sale, so I had just picked them up. Another pair of foams, aka pennies, you know. Here we got the snakeskin foams. I got these in like 2019 when I was on the CalStars team. They gave us a Nike gift card, and I swiped it on the most expensive shoe at that time in the Nike store. So so this is what I got. What you get these?
I like those a lot better than the ugly purple ones. So
where you hating on the purple ones?
I'm gonna give those a 6.
Alright, we got a 6 for the snake skins. Up next, we're gonna scoot over here. We got lightning 4s. I think that's what these are called. I really like these. They just stand out, so like if I wear a fit, they kind of just pop. So I thought that was cool to me. But 4s is one of my favorite shoes too. But what do you give these?
I don't really like yellow, but I like those. 6.7.
6.7 on the lightning 4s. Okay. As far as Jordans, I think 4s are my favorite. 5s, and it was 11s, but they're kind of starting to go down on my rating a little bit. That's kind of hard. I don't know if I want to go like 1s. I want to go like, yeah, I don't know. We just gonna keep it at 4s and 5s right now. I really like 3s too, because I think 3s are comfortable. Speaking of 3s, that's what we got up next. We got the Palomino 3s. The Palominos are like this brown tone. It's a very neutral color shoe. That's the reason I got these, is because when I wanted to wear like natural earth tone outfits, I thought these paired well with them, so that's kind of why I picked these up. But what do you rate the Palomino 3s?
9.5.
9.5? That's a high rating.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't give me those.
Okay, so he messing with the Palominos. We got the crimson tint ones. So these also come with alternative laces, come with a green lace. But yeah, I went two-tone on them. This is a shoe that I got later down the line, because obviously they came out a while ago. But the color is like how would you describe this pink? It's like a
salmon.
Like a salmon pink. It's kind of like out there a little bit. I really like to put on a fit with this. I usually stay with like plain colors, putting it on with like a black jean jacket or something like that, keeping it simple. But anyways, what do you give the crimson tint ones?
I like those. I would give them a 8.
Back this way. Back to some 3s. Next we got, are these the sports boot 3s? I be forgetting sometimes. I think these are sports boot 3s. If they're not, forgive me. All right, so that's what we got. You know what I'm saying? Nothing major here. I'll just get right into you. How do you feel about these?
They're a little basic, especially for you, to be honest.
They are basic, but they're blue.
Yeah, I don't really like them though, if I'm being honest.
These are 3 or these are 3?
The blue ones.
The blue ones, okay. Giving the 3s a 3, so, oh my goodness. My shoes hurting. But anyways, next up we got the Red Thunder 4s. I'm not gonna lie, when I had copped these, I thought these was like the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like when they said, oh, we releasing these, and you know the Instagram accounts was posting them, I was like, yeah, got a cop. Only problem I have with these is these were my first pair of 4s. I realized 4s are super tight and narrow. Like, I don't know, my foot is pretty narrow. I got a pretty narrow foot, but these are super narrow shoes. But what do you think?
I like them. I like the colors. They look like they would belong on a online avatar type of character.
An online avatar. So what we think? We thinking GTA. We thinking Roblox. We like, what do we?
Both.
What do we thinking?
They just look big and chunky.
God, I mean, that's kind of how 4s are. But luckily, I loosen them up so I can still, you know.
But no, they look nice.
But it's just like if you go, just don't wear them for a long time, cause 4s start hurting your feet.
Let me rate them. Let me rate them.
Oh, did you? You didn't rate them? Oh shoot! What do you rate them?
I rate them a 7.5.
A 7.5. Well, there you have it. Like by number is mainly.
Oh no!
It definitely has to do on how comfortable they are.
No.
What?
Them next shoes that's gonna come out.
Bro, there's no way. I'm gonna hate real hard on these, but we got the Alexander McQueen. you know what? Alright, we got the Alexander McQueens. Before he gets to hating on them, I'm gonna speak my piece. Alexander McQueens, they're a good shoe to dress up. Like to dress up in, because like I don't own a lot of loafers and dressy shoes. Like I do need to invest in some, but these were a very like stylish shoe that I could like dress up, literally. Like if I'm going to a nice dinner or something like that, I throw these on and they worked perfectly. So that's what I got, and he's finna give these like a 1 or I'll
0.
Next up, Off-White Dunks. These came in one of the lot things, because Off-White and Dunks did the collab where there was like 50 something lots of the shoe, so different colorways of it. I got lot 29 out of 50. I got these ones because if y'all know, most of the lots are different colors. Like the laces will be pink, and then this part will be green. Like it's just, and then this part will be orange. So I picked like a color that was like simplistic. So I did the white gray with the yellow, and then this was not too far from yellow. It's like an orange and yellow. But yeah, what do you think about the Off-White Dunks? Oh, and I forgot to show the tongue. The tongue got a hole in them, because you know Off-White be like trying to look dingy. That's the whole, I feel like that's the whole thing with Off-White. Off-White just don't care. But yeah.
I like them, but the laces don't look like they belong in that shoe.
Which ones? The actual laces or the extra laces?
The extra laces. It makes it a lot.
If I show you a picture of Off-White Dunks, they all look like that. Hold on.
I get it. That's like their thing, but
yeah, I know. We got I forgot what these called.
Highlighter 12s.
No. First of all, these are Dunks. And no, I know the name. Paisley. There we go. These are the Paisley orange Dunks. What's it called? Y'all know like the blue, like the Kentucky Dunks, and then like I forgot what orange. Syracuse. The Syracuse. That's what I want. I wanted those, but they had this design on them. So I honestly think they look cooler than the Syracuse, just because they got a little pizzazz to them. What do you think about these Dunks?
I like them. I'll give them a 8.3, but I would rather wear Pandas, black and white.
Wait, hold on. You rather wear Pandas than these?
Absolutely. Any day.
Pandas? ran through. If a shoe was a person,
Chugga chugga. Chugga chugga.
Pandas is the most ran through shoe. I can't believe you said that. You know what? Okay, moving on. Temple issued. We got the pink Vomeros. When they gave us these, I was like, this is hard. Like, I mess with the pink. No, I kept them nice and clean. I only wore them like once or maybe twice. So I'm gonna definitely put these in a lot of more with a lot of more fits. But what do you think about the Vomero? Dang, I couldn't even finish my sentence. I couldn't even finish my sentence. Do you think it's the colorway or do you think the shoe, like the Vomero?
All of the above.
Okay, so Amani does not like Vomeros and he does not like the color.
They look like something somebody soccer mom would wear to a game, and then you made them ugly pink.
All right. Damn. Here is my Bapestas. I don't really have much to say about them. I went into the Bape store and I had bought this along with a hoodie. I know this is not a clothing video, but I literally bought them to go with this Bape hoodie right here. So that's where that kind of was inspired. A little different. What you think?
Like the color, like the design. 7.7.
Okay, a little interesting rating about by our cameraman here. So we got 7.7 for the Bapestas. Next up, these are kind of old here. We got the Gym Red 12. We got the Gym Red 12. Everything's red.
Bucky big Bucky's ass shoes.
What? Well, I don't even know what you just said. Okay. Gym Red 12s. That's what we got here. What do you rate these? Based on what you just said.
6.
A 6. I'm surprised you gave it a 6.
Because they're nice shoes. It's just all red make it ugly.
We don't have much to say about that. They make these in all blue too.
Yeah, that's uglier.
Dang, I forgot these again. Hold on. I don't know. I forgot. I be forgetting the name sometimes. Bear with me. The 11s. I got these because they kind of resemble the Concords a little bit. Yeah.
Aren't those shoes like ran through? You was talking about Pandas.
No,
I feel like I see those a lot.
These are not the Concords though.
Okay.
These are not the Concords.
I like them, but a 6 is like boring, so I'm gonna give it
a 6 is boring.
6.8.
Okay, 6.8. Alright. Next up, we got these are Air Force Ones, but I don't know a name for them. I just saw them. I actually caught these this year, or yeah, it was earlier this year. They got jumbo laces. That's really why I copped them, because jumbo laces are hard. But they had these in like blue, purple, and one more color, I think. But I did orange just because.
I already like Air Forces. The color's alright, and then the jumbo laces make it like all together, makes it look like a cartoon shoe. I'm gonna give it an 8.
These are one of my favorite in my collection right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, lastly, got the Cool Gray 11s. Dropped 2021, another re-release. I got them while I had COVID, locked up in a hotel, and I had them delivered to my door in the hotel. But yeah, the Cool Grays, I couldn't have missed the drop, so I still got them.
4.
Bro, okay, 4 for the Cool Grays. That's crazy. Y'all like, y'all see this? Y'all hear this? 4. Well, that pretty much completes the showcase. I hope y'all enjoyed his ratings, because, you know, he has, you know, unique opinion. How about this? Y'all drop y'all favorite shoe in my collection, and then drop y'all least favorite shoe in my collection as well. Drop that in the comments, let me know. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Next week we are doing a room tour, room transformation. So stay tuned for that. We are, I would say, roughly halfway done. It's really just building stuff up at this point. So stay tuned for that next week. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Peace.
Right there.
Here's my brother doing the ratings for me. Yeah.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah.